All right. Hey, Untamed. How are you? Good to see you. And Banana. Hello. How are you guys doing? What's going on? All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies. Jeez, I still need to work on my intro. Hey, Green. How are you? Looks like you guys all ported over to Twitch. I don't mind either way, though. But welcome, guys. Not the best way to start off the stream, Untamed. I know it's a joke, but you know how it is. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Just Chatting stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Before we start on tonight's stream, I might dive into one very, how do I say this? A controversial topic. Because the news just broke out to me. I was actually just having a late conversation, a late lunch, an afternoon lunch with a friend I haven't seen in a while. We talked for like 3.5 hours. Haven't seen him in like a couple of months. And then as soon as I was about to leave, coming back home to do streaming, another friend of mine texted me. And the news was that Trump got shot. Yeah, that was very surprising. And knowing who my friend is, he does not joke about something like that. Yeah. I had to look on the news and I saw what was going on. He seems to be okay. So from the news that he sent me via text, apparently there was a sniper on a barn roof. I don't have any proof of this of right now. I just saw a little bit of the footage, what was seen on some of the news outlets, and what he relayed to me. Don't know what his sources are, but he said apparently it is the shooter had a sniper on a barn roof and then took a shot at him, and then I think that it didn't hit his ear, but it hit some kind of glass and it grazed his ear. So he was obviously escorted out and it looks like he was okay, but he was bleeding. Hey Shuyan, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome. So afterwards, from the reports that he told me, the shooter is dead and one attendee is dead and another attendee is in critical condition. So a total of 3 casualties. Well, unless you count the shooter, of course. With that said, though, I just want to let everyone know that regardless of what your feelings are about a political candidate, whether it be Trump, Biden, or whatever, this stuff should never ever happen. And I mean it. Doesn't matter what you lean, Democratic or Republican, conservative or liberal, doesn't matter. It's never a good look for anyone, the country, in fact, if we allow this to happen. So regardless of whether you like Trump, what your feelings are for Trump, I don't think this is right. It really set me off in a bad mood today. But I'm gonna keep and try and keep a brave face, and I'm gonna try to be bot trick is just basically my moderation. It's multi-chat. Don't worry about it, Green. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that assassination, come on. This is not something that we should strive for as a country. It's divisive and it just paints a bad pictures on the entire country. It's sickening. I honestly don't get it. I'm not gonna get into politics too much. This is one of the things that I don't want to talk about, and I probably will not talk about too much. But this is a pretty big case. I mean, it's a political assassination. The last time it happened was JFK, and that was a while back. And obviously, I was not born back then. To think that it would happen during my lifetime is kind of crazy. But yeah, I was quite shocked by it. I'm glad that, unfortunately there were some attendees that were killed. And one was killed, one was injured. So I hope the family are doing okay. I hope people will move on from this and let's just keep going. But yeah, that was pretty much it for my quick political talk. I'm not going to tell you which way I feel what this happened. All I'm going to say about this incident is I think it's a bad look for the country and it should never happen. Period. All right. Anyways, tonight, guys, we're gonna be continuing Elden Ring. You guys might be surprised of how far I've got, because this game has taken my life over for the last couple of days, and every time I really just want to keep playing it. So I'm not sure. I'm more or less. This is not exactly about you guys watching me stream. This is just about me wanting to play Elden Ring. But I did level up a lot, so God. Sorry. I'm not. I have a hard time. How much did I buy for Elden Ring for? About $70, and that's with a 30% discount because it included the DLC. I think it's worth it. I haven't had this much fun with a game in a very long time. There are games that I played in my life that just completely makes me forget about time, and Elden Ring is actually one of them. It happens once every 2-3 years or so. Granted, I don't play that many games anyway, but in terms of gameplay, wow, I really find this game fascinating. It's challenging, it's tough, it's beautiful. It had some problems because my game actually crashed 2-3 times without me doing anything, but that's more of a PC issue or something. But I really like this game. I think this game is, unfortunately, I don't think this game is for everyone. It is a very challenging game. It can get kind of grindy. You really have to work for this game. This is what I probably consider maybe like the old school style game, where a lot of games are very unforgiving. It's not unforgivingly hard, like to the point of being cheap and unfair. Every time I die, I still think it is very fair. But, you know, all you have to do is just keep grinding at it until you get used to it, and the feeling, that sensation of beating a boss or getting through a level after all those deaths and attempts is actually really worth it. Hey Shrady, welcome. This is why I kick ass at Cuphead. I don't know. I really like tough games, but only if it's my kind of gameplay. So when it comes to RPGs, turn-based combat, or action hack and slash game like this, yeah, I definitely like that. But when it comes to platforming and, like you said, Cuphead, that's more of a rail shooter, I believe, kind of it. Not only do I suck at it, I don't know, I suck at it even more than any other games I played. I actually played, what is that game called? Ori and the Blind Forest. I've got through the first stage, which is going up the tree, and that section took me almost an hour to get through because of one section, which is trying to escape. I'm just not very good at platforming, unfortunately. And when you add shooters to it, then I'm even worse. So, anyways, feel free to backseat me, guys. I can't wait to show you my progress on Elden Ring. I actually really want to finish this game as much, just because I am a little bit like overwhelmed. It's like, man, I really need to get through this game so that I can get it out of my system and back to my regular schedule streaming, because I've been slacking off on my YouTube shorts and TikTok and videos just because I just can't stop playing this game. So kudos to you guys. For those of you who are from Elden Ring community, asked me to play this game. Good job. You ruined my life for the next couple of weeks or something. Is that right? Yeah, it seems so, Spooky. Or excuse me, Untamed. It just happens. It just depends whether or not Botrix, which is my multi-chat, syncs up with YouTube well or not. Sometimes it comes in really quick like today. Sometimes it doesn't even come in at all. It has nothing to do with my internet or my configuration. It just is. So, again, I hope everyone's having a good day, because I certainly had a good day. Today, I actually went out and ate with my friend who I have not seen for a very long time. He's in the mortgage business and he works for a big company. So this is what I like about me with my friends, right? I don't call or text them every day, not even every week, but it's only sometimes that maybe once or twice a month that I give a text like, hey, you good? We're good here. Hey, Wooly, welcome. Bandana, yeah. If you're asking about the bandana, it's because my hair, when the hair gets too long, it gets to my eyes. I needed something to pull it back, that's all. Is that right, Shrady? Is that right? Anyways, I had a long lunch with my friend. We met at 1:30. Well, I was a bit late. I was there at 1:40. And then I left right around 5:42, 40-ish. And then had to drive all the way back, made it, and just came back and started streaming. And as I was saying, I have this kind of relationship with all of my close friends, and it's that I don't really talk to them all that often on the phone or even text them. Maybe just a couple of times, once or twice every couple of months. But when we do meet up like this, because he has his own stuff and I have my own stuff, it's like we just met each other yesterday, except we have so much to talk about. I was there with him from 1:40 to around 5:40. So we talked for almost 4 hours easily. And this is what I like with all of my other friends. Unfortunately, not every one of my friends is like that, so some of them think that I don't care about them, or some of them we just kind of drifted apart. But that's okay. It's not, in my real life, not many people can stay friends with me for that long. But that's how it is. You wasted so much money on games that you don't really like or don't play. Well, if you play it on Steam, you can actually fund them if you don't like it. Only if you only play it for like around an hour, I think maximum 2 hours, then you can refund it. This is what I love about Steam. I could not be more happy with my purchase with Elden Ring. You went to Comic-Con today? Is that the San Diego one? Well, if you play a game more than 2 hours, then it means that you kind of like it. You should be. I could tell a game is, if I'm gonna like a game or not. I can tell within 2 hours whether, well, in the first 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I could tell whether the game is for me or not, though. So, unless it's a very, very long tutorial, Shuyan. If a game takes more than 2 hours to hook you in, whether it's the gameplay or the story, then I think the game might not be for me. But that's me personally. Lansing, Michigan, or I don't know what that is. But anyways, I hope you had fun. Comic-Con. One of these days, I promise, guys, I will go to a convention. Yeah, Lansing, Michigan. I know Lansing, Michigan. That's because one of my favorite players in the NBA was Irvin Magic Johnson. I've seen his documentaries, and that's where he's from. Yeah, have fun, Shuyan. Don't watch the NBA. NBA, I watch old school NBA. I don't really watch that much now. Sports is good, but only the old school ones. We should play Stardew for community night. I definitely think that would be interesting. Problem is right now most of my Stardew Valley save files, my endgame file is actually on my Switch and not on my PC. I'm not gonna spend another 100 something hours to build up another farm. I had Stardew Valley for my PlayStation and then Switch, and I completed both of them. I'm not gonna about to do it a third time just for the PC. Just not gonna happen. I bought it, and when I have time, I will play it. But right now, I barely have time for anything. Unless it's a game like Elden Ring, then maybe I'll make an exception. But Julian, I mean, if you guys are hesitant about Elden Ring, just try it out for maybe an hour. And if you think you can get through it without flinching, without giving up, then the game might be for you. I like Elden Ring better than Bloodborne. They're basically almost the same kind of combat, but it's just that I prefer Elden Ring more because, one, it is a little bit more forgiving, a little bit less confusing because Bloodborne doesn't have any map, and of course, most of all, it is a lot less scary and less trauma-inducing than Bloodborne. If you play Modest Security Breach to be multiplayer, and it's very funny. You know what? One of these days I'll have to branch out and give the modding community a chance, because I've seen some of them make some very, very cool stuff. I just don't do modded because I don't know if it'll get me banned, or am I going to get in trouble, or if my PC can't handle it. And because I barely understand how to start a mod. So, anyways. Alright guys, tonight I talked long enough. Hopefully this stream will not be too long. I need to get through at least 1 or 2 bosses tonight, and I leveled up quite well. It's like an online game, is that right? Well, if you're doing multiplayer like Stardew Valley, then I assume they might ban me. I mean, even Elden Ring, when I first started the game, it always asked me, it's like, hey, activating anti-cheat machine or something. I don't know what that means, so. No, I agree, Spooky. Modding for single players, I definitely agree. Alright, here we are. Let's go. See, there's always this anti-cheat thing, whatever it means. I can't wait to show you guys what I did on my progress for Elden Ring. Some people call me crazy, but I wanted to keep playing, but I wanted to save all the juicy stuff, like bosses, for you guys. I did most of the grinding off stream, which is me farming for runes and what do you call it? Farming for runes and finding lost graces. That's it. I am crazy, yeah. Well, you gotta be crazy, a bit crazy to stream, right? Is that right, Shady? Worst thing that could happen with multiplayer is the game breaks because mods aren't synced. Is that right? Alright, here's what I did off stream, guys. I got, I wouldn't say all, but most of these graces, including ones that I was not supposed to get. I so wanted to sneak into the capital that I I somehow went online and found a little bit of a glitch, or I glitched myself into this area. Apparently you're not supposed to go into this area, which is the capital, until you beat 1 or 2 bosses or something, but I glitched my way in there. Other than that, I did beat a few other minor bosses, so I beat some Crystal Knight last night named Loretta right here. And then I beat a couple of bosses that are in the mine ruins area. But other than that, no story bosses at all. And of course, I went underground, and this is where I did the farming method. Is that right? You're barely awake? Well, I'll try to keep you entertained. So this is what I did, and I basically farmed the hell out of this bird. I'm not gonna show. Oh, I might as well just show it to you guys. So this is like the easiest way to find farming for runes. And as you guys can see, my my stats. I went from like level 35 all the way to level 107. Just from doing this alone. So, but still, I still have no idea how to use incantations or spells. And the most thing I leveled up was Vigor, which is health. Endurance, strength, and dexterity. I also did some intelligence and faith, and a little bit of mind as well. So I'm very, very well-rounded. Now, in terms of equipment, the only thing I leveled up was my shield, which is plus 12. Everything else is just plus 3, because I didn't want to, or plus 7 right here, just because I wanted to upgrade the bow to do a little bit more damage. Other than that, I didn't do much. I switched from the samurai sword to the great sword, and I've actually basically understood the pairing mechanic to the point where I got this Ash of War stuff. You don't need a staff or grimoire or something? I don't know how to use the spell. I really don't. I think I'm supposed to use some kind of weapon, but in my opinion, I am just a very simple player. I like pairing and then doing the attack like this. I don't want to summon, because people kept telling me as if you summon, you're kind of cheesing it. You're not playing it the proper way. But at the same time, I don't want to over level to the point where I can just kind of one-shot the bosses or something. So no, I have not beat any of the bosses or anything, but I did get... Wait, what is this place? Oh, right here. I think I got to this area, but there was a hand inside of a giant mothball. Maybe looked like a cocoon. I'm guessing that is a boss, but I have not beat that boss. I haven't activated. I know I'm playing this game same way that my game. I don't know. I am playing the game that I want to. There's no right way to play this game. I agree. I agree. Play it however you want. But when it comes to these, this isn't exactly. This is not the most open world that I've seen, but it's definitely one of the most detailed. And the first thing I like to do when it comes to open world game is that I like to explore, which is going around finding these graces so that, you know, it makes the game a lot less tedious. And I don't find streaming that all that fun. The same thing if I play an RPG game where, you know, grinding, like Persona 5, or excuse me, Persona 3, when I was going up through the Tartarus region, I didn't find that section to be particularly interesting. It was just a very basic dungeon crawler section. But I always save the, you know, the confidants, the social links, and the bosses when I stream. So that's it. Anyways. Which boss should I take? I'm guessing that since we did the Stormvale Castle, we go our way up here, and then right here, and then into here. But there's also this area. I honestly don't know where to go because when I tried to enter some of these areas, there was like a big giant blue barrier blocking me. So, I don't know. I really want to unlock this area. But I always try to go for like the toughest area. So I did run into one boss here, and it was by pure accident because I was going up to this tree, and then I got attacked by some golden, big giant Zeus-looking mofo with an axe. So I think I want to go through that boss. I might regret my decision, even though I leveled up. I'm still getting my ass kicked by all these players, or by all these bosses. I mean, this is a really cool area where there's a giant tree, and there's a giant tree here. I think I'm supposed to go up with that root, right? Yes, I think. There's a giant root here. Where am I supposed to go here then? There's a giant dragon right here, which is really cool. I don't know if we're gonna fight this thing because I'm probably gonna get stomped. Oh, and one thing I do like about this game more than Bloodborne is that I don't have to farm for healing items. You just go up the route in front. I think so. You think my level, I'm up for it? Alright. I never challenge any of these monsters. Alright, here comes the route. Whoa! Oh. Nope. No. Okay. I don't even care if I lose all these runes because, well, I can easily get them. And no, I have not practiced with any of these bosses. All I did was just going around and explore the world. I think this is one of the most fascinating open world games that I've ever seen. Okay, here comes the, this is the boss. I ran in here by accident. So some kind of, what's his name? Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Okay. Shoot. Hang on, man. Okay, I guess I can't parry because it's too heavy. Shoot. Oh god. This is gonna be a long stream, isn't it? To be honest, I don't think I fought the guys on the way either. Alright. I might have to upgrade my weapon because you guys saw how little damage I do. And it seems like my shield doesn't really work because this mofo is just too strong. Or did I parry wrong? But I can't dodge. Oh, shoot. Alright. Jesus. This guy is... Look how little damage I'm doing. Okay. I just need to read his attacks. Come on! Hit me! Alright. This guy is just waiting up on me. My damage is fine. God! Okay, I see. I have to be close up to him. Okay. Oh! Oh God. What are those ghost things? They're basically players that have been here before. Alright. The first 5 or 10 attempts are usually when I need to read his attacks. Let's try drinking this then. It's a shame because I really love. Lock on! He's kind of like Morgit or Maggie. His attack are quick, but also like that little hesitation that really gets me. Maggie took me of 50 attempts. And then Godric took me about, I believe, around 30. Alright, whatever. Come on, let's do this. Stupid. Alright. Slow and steady wins the race. I want to be able to stagger him. Hey, seems like you played this before, Wooly. Can I stagger him? Like, with a parry? That's what I want to know. Alright, throw your super axe. Fuck this guy. If I could parry, that would be good. I'm not doing very well, am I? You don't think you can parry him? Because if I can parry him, that would be the best. Alright. He's waiting. What the F? No! Oh my god. I just want to be able to do a little more damage. Is that too much to ask? But Wooly here is saying your damage is fine. You just got to be patient with the attacks. I mean, I literally have to hit him at least 20 or 30 times. Well, he just has to be hits me about 4 or 5 times and I'm dead. But I think I got most of his attacks down. No! Yo! Alright. I need to change something. Alright. It's that my attacks are too slow. Maybe I can live with the smaller damage, but I am simply just too slow. So equipment load, I need it to be like around 20 something. Let's see if this works. I mean, he'll kill me in 1 to 2 hits anyway, so does it really matter? Alright, let's try this then. Okay. Shit! Come on! Just let me heal, you stupid bastard. Okay. Shoot. Oh my god. The hezzy. The fake! Alright. Hit him! Oh my god! 5, 6. Oh, how about one more? I was kidding! Huh? Ugh. If I can just parry, he would be done. Alright, let's try and get him over here. I mean, I could just keep shooting arrows at him, but that would be kind of lame. Really lame. Okay. Or the bloodstains for it basically it reenacts the death of another player. It's like basically saying, hey, this is how this player died. So it's really cool. It gives you a hint how other people's do, I think. I like how I can hit him once, and he can go for like 5, 6 attacks at the same time. This bastard. Yeah, like that. You get hit once, and you're pretty much dead. You know what? You said that I can't parry him, but at least I want to try. I like how... Yeah. Alright, let's lock on. There you go. There he is. And he waits on you, too. Yep, like that. This mother effer. This stupid hesitation. Alright. Godfrey the First Elden Lord. Hey! Now that I think about it, does that mean that wasn't I trying to become the Elden Lord? That's what the game is low-key rolling too fast. Alright. Just... I want to break his guard just because how little damage I do. Alright. Come on. Alright, I should have punished that. Alright. Willie's right. I am rolling too fast. But the thing is, though, my attacks are so slow. I switched from the katana to this just because I want to do more damage. But it's not nearly as much damage as I thought, is it? Alright. Whatever. He's gonna throw his attacks. For my ass. Five! Why does he do 5 attacks in the same time? I sold the katana, but the katana doesn't do that much damage. Alright, maybe I... And the katana... I sold the katana, so I don't have it anymore. I got a bunch of these weapons, but none of them are upgraded. And my sword is only a plus 3. So it's not like... I don't think I'm gonna be... I'm gonna beat this one. See? Maybe I need to practice on this stupid his attacks. It has to be one attack I can Oh my god. I am panicking like no other. This is so bad. I don't think he's that hard. It's just that maybe I'm not in the right mindset or the right mood for it. But if I'm pretty sure that I'm not supposed to be here right now. But with my level... Alright. Duh! Oh, congrats, Wolf. Dude, you are progressing so fast. I don't know. All I did was going around the entire western hemisphere of this whole map and collect most of the graces, and then I leveled up using a cheese method. But I'm struggling on this boss. I know he's supposed to be a much later boss than I am now. See all that? All that for just a tiny bit of blood. This... You son of a... Thanks, Speedy. Hey. Oh my god! No! How long do I have to dodge? Look at this! I dodged like 20 attacks and I only get 2 piece shots in! Oh my god! I upgraded my stamina, yeah. This is... I don't have a problem with this boss. What I do have a problem is maybe I should level up my my damage, because all of that was incredibly... I mean, he attacks me like 5-6 times and I barely get a one shot in. By the way, those are all light attacks, not heavy attacks. The heavy attacks are too slow. If Speedy is screaming, welcome guys. Oh my god. Not gonna like the way he's dodging. I think I could do it. I don't have a problem with dodging his attack. My problem is that this is gonna take like a 15 to 10 minute of me dodging over and over and then getting like a 1-1. I can only hit him once. My attack does not get canceled. It's just that my attacks does cut. My attacks simply are too slow. Recovery. No, 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 no! Alright. Oh. I did really well without doing that attack, but it's just so frustrating. Jumping? Yeah, I assume. If I only had to hit him like maybe 15, 20 times, I think that I would be over. But it seems like I got hit him 30 to 40 times. And that's if he has a you know. All right. All that for what? 1/8 of his health? So crazy. Come on! My attacks are too slow. Two, three, 4, 5. 1. Okay. Oh. No! No, I can do it. I can do it. I just wish, you know. His attack. Look at this. This attack right here. Here, the problem I'm having is that it does very little damage, and the sword is not long enough because he jumps away so much. And the +3. So it's doing P damage. 2, 3. All right. Down, 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 down. See what I mean? It doesn't even reach him for some reason. One. Down. No! Two. Why? Down, 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 down. God! Look how much I have. You guys don't. Dodging 5-6 times, and then there's barely any sort of time between him and his... Ah! This mofo. Ugh! Down. Why? God damn it! Fuck you! Oh. I got his memorized. Moveset memorized, yeah. Unless he has a second phase. Close my ass! I barely got half! This jumping attack does damage, does the most damage, but as you can see, the problem is that it takes so long to recover from this attack. Like here, I attack, and it takes that long for me to roll again. This is the problem that is really annoying. Maybe I should only do light attacks. I thought that if I bring my equipment load down, then maybe I could be a little bit faster, but no, it seems like the weapon speed does not change. I can maybe dodge a little bit faster and move a little bit more faster, but I wouldn't say faster, maybe a little bit quicker, just tiny bit, but it doesn't really change all that much. Alright, let's try this again. Throw your stupid axe. Oh. Oh. Okay. No! No. Okay. No! Come here. All right, as far as I got. Come on. No! No! I got too greedy. No! 2, 3. 9, 2, 3, 4. No! No! Oh! Oh! Woo! Win! Alright, he wasn't too bad. How much was that debt? 20 something? Oh, that feels good. Thank you guys, thank you. So yeah, +3, and I couldn't even use my my shield because I couldn't parry him. All right, where's Grace? There you go. Thank you. I guess this is my playstyle, you know, just dodge, and then the staggering really saved me, because without stagger, I don't think I would have won. All right, that was one boss. I don't want to be around here. Where do I go next? I think we're supposed to keep going up the tree, right? Ooh, what is this? Alright, let's go back with my, this. Gives me a little bit more armor. Oh my god, and I was out of heals. I didn't even notice. I don't know what this is. Are these things even live? Nope. Thank you guys for being here. I can't believe it. Hey, at least I didn't disappoint you. I was not gonna rage quit. After I got through maybe about 20% of his life, I was like, huh, maybe I could do this. Yeah, see, exploring this world is really, really cool and unique. This has gotten really beautiful architecture to it. I don't know how to get that thing. I think it's important, but it's, at the very least, it's still horrifying, but not trauma-inducing, like Bloodborne. Bloodborne, I just want to speed through. I don't even want to look at anything. I don't want to be here. I just want to get to the boss and kill him and wake the F up. All right, another grace, and there's plenty of grace. Hey! Oh, jeez. Oh boy. If I die here, then oh well. Oh well. Whatever, I found Grace right here, so whatever, it's all good. I don't know what the hell that was. I wasn't even prepared. I'm still recovering from Godric. Oh, my stomach. That was not a boss. Where's my Grace? Right here. Blessing of the Earth Tree. Don't know what that is. Ooh. That looks like... That's definitely a boss right here. Alright, guys. Looks like we have another boss on our hand. Told you this might be a boss rush game. I wonder who this is. This is... Obviously, it's a boss. Who do I see? Is anyone here? Can I call... No, I cannot. Now, I want to face him with... I need to be a little bit more on the nimble side. Yeah, might as well just go with this one too. Okay. Looks like we got a... There's I see a couple of maybe chairs. Let's go. Who's here? One. Oh, F you. I have a maiden.
What is thy business with these thrones?
Didn't I beat him? Maggie?
Godric the Golden.
Yeah, I think I beat him. Yeah, I beat him.
Prodigies, Mikola and Melania.
Never met them.
General Radan.
I don't know who that is.
Praetor Rykar.
Don't know who that is.
Luna Princess Rani.
I don't know who that is either. Oh, was it the blue girl in the hat?
Traitors. All.
Haven't I beat this guy? Mr. Tranny Granny is what I called him. Or Gandalf the Gout. I beat him. He was the first boss. He even has that cane.
Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh boy.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave.
Instead of a cane, he's got a sword now. Great. Just wonder.
Thy king Morgoth, last of all kings.
I'm pretty sure I beat you last time. You were a pain in the ass. Oh boy. Well, it's not going so well so far. Oh my god. Oh, these stupid knives again! Well, whatever. I don't even care about those 80,000 runes. I mean, I can just farm them later. Oh man, I really wish it was near the stairs. Like halfway through. It would save me a little bit of trouble. Whatever. And no, I'm not gonna summon, guys. I only used summon for the first boss ever, but that's because I just... I think it was on him, too. Alright, can I actually parry? The Omen King. I thought that you were the Fell Omen. Ill Omen. Whoa! Oh, whoa, god, he's a lot tougher than the previous incantations. Oh, god, this is bad. Well, just gotta learn his moves, right? Can I parry this mofo? I understand maybe we can't parry the last guy because he's got a big giant effing axe. But this guy just has a staff sword. So maybe I can parry him? Hell, someone's challenging him while in their underwear, so it's not making me feel good about myself. Oh, those stupid words of his. Put these foolish ambitions to rest. I beat one boss. Surely you guys can actually, you know, forgive me for not beating this boss, right? Yeah, this guy seems much harder than the last guy. He's a lot faster, too. I've got one hit on him, so that's progress, right? Alright, what are these messages there? Do it. Tarnished, let there be Lord. Oh, I want to go home. Thanks. Summon Melina. What? No. I'm gonna try and love her ahead. Oh my god. Love her ahead. Are you talking about me making love to this guy? This fucking shield is useless. What is the point of the shield if you can't parry the bosses? I mean, you can only parry normal enemies, but I guess like if you're fighting like a yeah, I guess I can't parry because I thought that if it's a heavy weapon like a giant axe or a hammer, okay, fine, you can't parry it. But as for, you know, but I guess it doesn't work that way. I guess it's just the size. If it's a big boss, then you can't parry him. But if it's like someone around your size or smaller, then yes, you can. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh god. This sucks. I don't know if I can beat him. At least not without like over leveling my stats and whatchamacallit, weapons. He's very, very quick. Previously when I fought him with just a staff, I wouldn't say he's slow, but he's alright, but now with his sword like this, he just jumps around like a little monkey. I don't see any way to cheese him anyway. Yeah, this is a very fair battleground. It's just a big giant flat surface. I can't. I mean, this guy, look at him. He just keeps going, like 5-6 attacks. At least with the slower enemies, I can, okay, read him a little bit, but man. There has to be a way to get him off guard. Or break his stance. Beware a weak foe. What do you mean, weak foe? That guy is pretty strong if you ask me. I think some of these messages are just trolling. And I don't have any magic. Shit. Okay. No wonder some of my moves aren't responding. My controller is either out of battery or sinking out. Bro, this is terrible. As if I don't have enough handicap. Oh, sorry, Sleep. Yeah. I barely level up. I don't want to level up that much just because I want to battle these bosses fair and square. It's just that sometimes Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Look at this. No wonder I'm not. Some of these attacks, like, why am I dodging so slowly? Oh god, this is a handicap I cannot overcome. Okay. Oh! Come on! Well, I'm dead. This is terrible. If the boss is hard, okay, fine. This is not cool. I think it ran out of battery or some crap. I don't understand. I charged it all the way this morning. No wonder I was having so much trouble with the previous guy. I was like, sometimes I feel like my controller is just slower than usual. Hey, Sterling. I can beat him. I just can't beat the controller. Oh man, might have to end this stream a little bit, but damn it. Yeah, I can't play this game if my controller is all out of whack. And I can't all of a sudden switch to freaking a different kind of controls like this. This is just ridiculous. I can't play from a controller all of a sudden to a mouse and keyboard like this. I can't. Hell, I don't even know how to dodge. There's jump, crouch. Oh. Wait, what? So this is sprint. Oh, double tap. No, I can't do this. I need it to be a button. Yeah, I can't play this game if that's the case. All right, let's exit because obviously I can't beat you know, an unresponsive controller. But so far I put about 23 hours, guys. Hold on. For those of you who came late, here you go. This is what I did. I basically just went around the entire Western Peninsula, including some of the parts in the underground. I don't know how to open it without using the controller. Moog's Palace or something like that, whatever it's called. Mogwin Palace. I have not beaten any other boss except for today's boss. So, I still don't know how to use freaking magic in this game. I think that's the thing. I don't want to rely on magic because it may be spammy. So I'm not gonna use magic. I'm just gonna purely fight them one-on-one with counter, blocking, dodging, and hit to make it as painful for me as possible. So there you go. I don't know what you guys think about that. All right, that's gonna be it. Damn it! Damn this controller. Maybe tomorrow I'll have the controller back on. Alright. Alright guys, sorry about today's stream being a little bit shorter than I thought, but if we're gonna be here with Maggie, I am 100% sure that we will be, you know, we will be here for another 2 hours. Take my time, don't worry. Again, Sterling, welcome. I'm sorry for all of you who are watching and be disappointed. I'm disappointed too. Here are all the ones that I beat. Here, hold on. I beat this guy, Royal Knight Loretta. Took me about 3 tries. 3 or 4 tries. And then that's it. Godric, Fell Omen. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Round Table Hold. So I beat Godric, so I am better than just a little bit under 50% of the people who played this game. Yay! Not disappointed. At least I beat one boss for you guys. Thanks, guys. I'm telling you guys that when it comes to action hack and slash or any of these, you know, beat 'em ups, I'm actually pretty decent at it. That's why I'm also somewhat decent at Super Smash. So yeah, I would love to play more of this game. I can't stop playing this game. It's that good. I recommend it for everyone as long as you guys can tolerate the brutal boss fights. Hey Nadia, welcome. Not gonna lie, beating Godfrey early as a player as you is insane. Yeah, apparently some people told me I'm supposed to go fight some other bosses. So I'm gonna keep going. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and beat this Maggie guy. I swear I beat him already. He was called the Fell Omen, didn't he? Yeah, Margit, the Fell Omen. He looks exactly the same. So why am I fighting him again? Didn't he die? Did he not die? But anyways, with my build, with my level, I know I might be a little bit over level 107, but I switch it up. My vigor is at 40, strength and dexterity is at 25. I don't think it's unfair that he's still killing. These bosses are still killing me at like 3 or 4 hits. I upgraded my arcane intelligence, whatever. I don't think they do anything because I'm not using magic. So I'm gonna have to level up for the DLC. You know what? I'm not gonna level up all that much for the DLC. We'll see. It's just that I like fighting hard bosses, especially when it's fair. So maybe this will be my run, that I'm gonna try and beat this game and trying to get to the final boss as low of a build as I can. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna get to level, I don't know, what is it? What's the cap? 500, something like that? 300? But just enough for me to do decent damage, you know? Raid Godfrey on difficulty. Based on what I've seen so far of all the bosses I beat, Margit is actually the hardest. But that's because I don't know how the game mechanics works. I didn't know how to parry. Well, I don't think you can parry him anyway. This is the only boss I had to ask a summon to help. And then this is also the time where I didn't know how to use my samurai skill, you know, the sheath stuff, the sheathing. I was basically just fighting him with a samurai sword, whack here and there, which is probably not the way you're supposed to play the samurai class. And I did it without leveling up. I did not find, what was her name, Melina, for this fight. So I was stuck at level 9, and also I did not upgrade any of the flask. So I had 3 heals, and by the end I got very, very close. I got to about maybe just around 50%, and then I was like, you know, I have to use a summon. But going back, if I actually knew how to use the samurai skill, then he probably wouldn't be as hard. But he is probably, to me, the hardest. The second hardest that phase is probably Godfrey. He wasn't as bad. In fact, I would say I put Godric and Godfrey together as equally hard. To me, Margit is probably like a 9 or an 8 out of 10 difficulty, where these two, I would say maybe a 6. Yeah, I would say a 6. Once I got their patterns down, it's pretty simple. It's very, very simple. Although, if I had to choose between these two, I'd say Godric. Yeah, I say these two are the same. It's just that I haven't familiarized myself with the controls. Where Godfrey, I know exactly how to jump, heavy. I understand the game a lot more after going through all going around. So yeah, this one is more like a 4. Royal Knight Loretta, 4, 3 out of 10. Pretty easy. It's just he's just spamming. But everything else, yeah, 8 or 9 for Margit, Shardbearer, Godric, and Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, are probably like 6 or 7. Pretty hard, but not impossible. So, not using summons and leveling as much. I know the thing with Bloodborne is that I beat that game mainly because I wouldn't say spamming, but I brutalized the hell out of those bosses with the counter gun thing. You know, countering. So I wanted to do it here, but you don't have guns, you use the shield. I am good at parrying, but it seems like these bosses cannot be parried because they're too big. So it sucks. The only way for me to, you know, stagger these guys is actually doing the jump heavy attack thing. And eventually, if I do 3, 4, 5 times, then they will stagger, and that's when I do some damage. As you can see, even that, you know, the critical damage that I did when they're staggered, it wasn't even that much. It probably equates to about 3 to 4 hits, so it wasn't that much. So, so there you go. I want to prove to the Souls community that I'm gonna play this game in my own way, but I will entertain and show you guys that, hey, I can beat this game even with a handicap. I just need to be able to last more than 2 hits, you know? It's not like these bosses only is gonna need to kill me with like 10, 15 hits. No, 3, 4 hits will do the trick. How am I enjoying the Elden Ring so far, man? I have a video coming out tomorrow, which is supposed to be today, that basically tells how Elden Ring is ruining my life, because I love this game. I really, really do. It's been a very long time since I played a game where the game is so addictive that I basically stayed up all night until like 3-4 o'clock to play this game. That's how good this game is. I cannot speak any highly more than that. I'm good, Speedy. I'm doing very, very well. Finally had a lunch with a friend I haven't seen in a long time, in a while, a couple months. But tomorrow, guys, we'll be back. Hopefully, I'll have a fully charged up controller, and we can deal with what was his name, Margit. Again, I hate him so much. But that's it. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going back to the game and search around because I think I've done as much as I can without over leveling. So I'm sure there are harder optional bosses though. But maybe I want to do a little bit of a crazy playthrough. You know, it's like trying to get through the game as low of a level as possible without being like a full speedrunner or an expert at the game. This is only my second Souls game after all. I played Bloodborne once, and then this is my second one. I will say Bloodborne, bosses wise, I say this one is a bit harder. But environmental wise, overall game wise, Bloodborne is harder because it is a lot less forgiving. Because the checkpoints are not as forgiving as this one. This one, it seems to me you also have a lot of options as well. So, hey, Master Uguay, how are you? Good to see you, man. I'm sorry this stream is going to end just a little bit earlier than I like, mainly because I'm playing Elden Ring, and my controller literally ran out of battery and I can't play it. Sorry, but as a lot of you guys seems to be enjoying this content, and a lot of you guys seems to enjoy the fact that I'm actually beating some of these bosses, I am happy to actually show you guys my skill. So look forward to me beating Elden Ring, including the DLC, as well as, what do you call it, Black Myth Wukong when it comes out. Sorry I couldn't talk as much when I'm playing this game. Understandable. Please understand this because this game actually requires a lot of concentration. Elden Ring is actually super hard, by the way. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Speedy. I disagree. It is hard, but it is not super hard. I play games that when I was younger, when it's way harder, and that was, I remember dying about 200 to 300 times to maybe at least 200 times to, I don't know if you guys know this, Virgil from Devil May Cry. Now, I did beat him, obviously, but try playing him on the hardest difficulty, Dante Must Die, without any sort of healing items. That guy is just absolutely nuts. Not to mention the guy heals, he's fast, he's unforgiving, he's cool as hell, and I still have a bit of a nightmare to this day about that game. Devil May Cry 5, or excuse me, Devil May Cry 3, vanilla version. Even the normal enemies can kill you in 2-3 hits. It's just unfair. Where this one, you can kind of grind your way into it. You can't do that with Devil May Cry. You basically have to, you can get upgrades like extra health and moves. This is why I say I don't think Elden Ring or From Software games are the hardest, because I'm not trying to diss this game, Souls game by any means, but you gotta understand, when you play a hack and slash game like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, or the other games, compared to Elden Ring, it's apples and oranges. They're both hack and slash, yes, but there's one difference, and it's that the controllable player, as in the avatar that you are playing. For example, if I play Dante, do you know how many movesets he has in Devil May Cry 5? He has over 100 moves. Jumping, jump attack, forward back, forward back, slash, switch weapons, switch guns, switch to double trigger, the double trigger mode, sin double trigger, going from a shotgun to a pistol, from a sword to a bike. In other words, the character is a lot harder to learn than, say, an Elden Ring game. Because I play Elden Ring in the most basic form. Parry, roll, heavy, and light attack. That's it. And to me, this game is all about efficiency. Playing, smart. Take your time. Patience. So in a way, once you're committed to a move, you kind of stand by it. And this is why I have a little bit of trouble with this game, which is because I'm used to those hack and slash games where if you do a one move, it's quick, and you can cancel out of that move. So if you do like a you know, forward thrust. You can actually jump and get out of it, out of the danger. This one, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, you cannot do that. Once you're committed to a move, you're pretty much stuck there. This is why I played the... I'm having a little bit of trouble with the Grey Sword. I'd rather do as much damage as possible in the shortest amount of time. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but I tried the Great, like the Giant Swords, and that's even slower. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not dissing, just a G. Thanks, sleep. Anyways, I rant about this game enough, and this is just me probably playing the tip of the iceberg, you know, of this game. Master Ugoy, everyone else, if you're hesitant about this kind of game, I think if you want a challenge of this, of any kind of, from what all these games that I'm playing, like, I don't know, AAA games, I think that this really is an old school style game. It's hard, it's brutal, you have to commit yourself to this game. So, you can't even beat on that, is that hard? What's the name? I think I can beat it. Unless you're talking about 2020 custom night on every animatronics, then maybe, probably not, because that's just almost unfair. Graveyard Shift at Freddy. Alright. You got Day Shift. And then you got Graveyard Shift. Alright. Melania. Ah, I heard about her. They say she's the hardest one. I don't know. I'm not that worried because I think that she is a normal character. In other words, she's human. I've seen her, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm not going to this game 100% spoiler free. I've seen her, and people have struggled with her. She fights with a sword. I'm not that afraid because that means I can probably parry her. I have trouble with big bosses because I cannot parry. It forces me to play a certain way. I love getting in the face of bosses, parrying the hell out of them, and killing them. So maybe mark my words, whenever I do unlock... I don't know where Melania is. I'm guessing she's on the harder part of the map, because every one of these bosses are actually... I'm guessing she's an optional boss, or maybe a secret boss. So I'm going to have to go find her. So, you know, she's optional. Don't worry, not optional for me, though. FNAF Rewritten. All right. I am confident. I am insane, probably. So hopefully when I become a bigger YouTuber, people can go back and say, man, this guy is actually a pretty legit gamer, even though I'm 33 years old right now. So hopefully I haven't lost my touch that badly. All right, guys, that's going to be it. And I appreciate everyone who's being here. Thank you so much for coming in. And again, I apologize about the controller. I will have it on 100% tomorrow, I promise. So you guys don't have to worry about this again. Anyways, I love you guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?